It's a parade inside my city, yeah. Let's fucking go, man. What's a parade inside my city?
Oh,
What?
What do you mean?
It's a parade inside my city. You know,
Pause.
I was about to say that.
Hey, yo.
That could then have two fucking meanings, and like we don't know because it could be like it's a parade inside my city, like everybody's fucking lit type shit, or it's like a parade inside my butt.
Like someone shooting up the club. All right.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, interpret it how you want. But when I said it, it was like a parade inside my city in the sense of
No, don't elaborate.
shit is lit out here. Wait,
What's
that is, you know? Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. Oh, man.
Back after a long layoff.
Back.
It's like just a week off.
I was
It
like-
feels like a while.
Yeah,
does.
it kind of has. You know what it is? Daylight savings time. Like, that shit
Yeah.
kind of... Fun fact, they actually pushed the week back as well.
Really?
A lot of people don't know that.
What do you mean?
They pushed the week back.
That doesn't make sense. You can't push a week back.
You can't push time back, but they did that.
What are you, Thanos? I don't know if he does that.
He can do whatever he wants. He's fucking Thanos, nigga.
I don't watch that shit.
Oh my god, I hate you. I watch that stuff. And
I
it's
put
lit.
that, you know, in Hinge, you can put a voice note in your bio thing.
Yeah.
I put one that I was like, I just fucking hate superhero movies. I
God
was just going on a hater rant on Marvel, and I got a lot of love.
Well, you got a lot of love.
Yeah.
That's because women don't like shit that's fun.
I don't think it's fun. I think it's bullshit.
Because you're a
It's like,
woman.
leave me with a multiverse, no universe, all that shit is bullshit.
And that's been working for you?
I mean, I love. Well, a couple people were like, "What about
Hercules?
Oh, sorry,
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
What about what's the Thor? What about
Oh,
Thor?
okay.
I'm like, I didn't watch that shit. No,
Alright, Thor was kind of ass, though.
I didn't see it.
Like, oh, God, I got hair in my mouth. That's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thor was kind of ass, though, if I'm being transparent. So if anyone's like, oh, I'm not really rocking with that one.
I
that's
fuck with
fair.
Spider-Man just because the nostalgia of me being young, and my little brother watches it, so I
Yeah.
don't mind Spider-Man, but it's trash too.
How's your little brother doing?
He's chilling.
Got the fire kick still?
Nah, he needs some new fit.
You're
he
an
needs some new
asshole.
fits. His fits are awful. I need to get him some kicks.
That's crazy. That's fucked up, man.
Looking brazy out here.
Whatever, nigga. But yeah, how was your week or weeks?
Good. I got a new fucking trainer.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah.
that took me off guard. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Because you got a trainer again. I was like, why?
Why not? I'm getting fat.
Yeah, but like I feel like once you get a trainer once and he kind of tells you what to do, you don't need a second one.
It's more about getting. It's a professional. You know what I mean? You get a professional to work on your body. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not for real.
Nah. I didn't want to make a
They
joke.
got a degree and shit. Oh, I said it sus anyway.
Yeah.
But they got a degree and shit. They know what they're doing. They know,
Yeah.
you know, they push you to a different level. They do targeted exercises. You can do shit you can't do in a regular gym. It's a private gym. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a private gym.
Yeah.
Where you go?
Yeah. It's a private gym. It's a fucking basement in a building.
Oh, okay. No, that kind of threw me off. He said
It's in
private gym.
Sunnyside, so it's not near me. It's not too far.
I wouldn't mind a private gym. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll really be wanting to work out, but this fucking public gym shit is just beneath me at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't even make that much money to say that. It's just
It's beneath you.
I just
Why?
don't.
Because your job is gym and it's bougie. It's private.
It's not bougie. It's actually really small, except for the sauna shit. But
Except for the sauna. Excuse me.
nah. All right.
dicks.
The sauna does up it, but
Excuse me.
the sauna does up it, but high key
Without the
gym is
sauna,
small.
it's regular.
Yeah. But without the sauna, it should be cheaper than Blink, like high key.
Okay.
But with the sauna, it's like in between Equinox
Yeah.
and Planet Fitness.
My trainer's like this red pill dude.
Oh my
And we
god.
usst talk about red pill stuff all day. I pretend like I'm 100% red pill. I'm like, yeah.
Yo.
I'm like, yeah. You know what? They do deserve less rights. Being a gym trainer and a red pill like consumer
kinda-
is like, you OD'd.
Nah, like kind of symbiotic. It's
guess.
right there.
I guess.
It's kind of awkward. It's
He's
funny.
Cool, though. Good guy.
It's funny you say that because it's like when you have something or someone you really like and like they provide a service to you and they start saying some shit off the deep end that you don't agree with, you have to choose between your morals.
No, I always choose against my morals.
Yes.
Because one, it's more fun for me too. Because here's the thing: when you get someone like you don't know who someone really is until they really let you really start to hear them ramble what they really feel, and they feel comfortable. They're like, oh. This is a safe person to talk to.
Yes.
And they just start getting the most absurd shit off, bro. Like, oh, man.
That shit is fucking hilarious. Like my braider, me and my braider are pretty chill now, even though I've only been there twice. but like we've established a kind of relationship where we could talk and shit. And she started saying some stuff, and I was like, all right, my nigga, you gotta chill. Like, let's end this conversation. She started talking about Trump not being that bad. I was like, oh my God, like, bro. She's like, yeah, you know, the Asians. I'm like,
I love like casual people, man. You meet like some people that just aren't really plugged in like that. They're not too much on the internet, but they just have takes.
Yes.
It's like the most uninformed takes. And I just love to see it. I don't know why. I love me some conversation with someone that's a little unhinged.
Yeah. I remember this was a couple months ago, mind you. Remember like peak Megan, Tory Lane shit was about to come to an end. I'm getting my hair cut, and right now barbers are kind of doing this thing where it's like barbers and then you have the braiders on the opposite side. So I'm listening to the women talk, and I'm sitting here for about like 20 minutes, and I'm just hearing them tear Megan a new one. She's like, yeah, you know, Megan's a liar. It just doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would she press charges? I'm saying like she didn't press charges. It just keep going, and it's just a bunch of like shit just left and right. I'm like, bro, I really like coming here. So I got to pick where I want to, what hill I want to fall on. I fell on the wrong hill.
Yeah.
I had to correct all of them. I was like, yo, honestly, y'all are wrong as shit. Like, Megan did not press charges. It was the district attorney. Like, it's not this charge, it's this charge.
You actually corrected them.
Bro, I was getting frustrated. Like,
yeah? Oh, shit.
I was getting frustrated. I was like, I can't do it. Like,
yeah.
Because it was just, like, I don't remember verbatim what they were saying, but it was so left field. They were coming up with these crazy conspiracy theories. Like, Megan just did it to project her career. I was like, this is actually a horrible thing for her career. Like, niggas don't trust her.
If someone says something that I care about and it triggers me, I'll argue with them. Definitely. I love arguing with people. So I'll argue with them if it, like, triggers me and it's something I care about. But if it's something I don't care about, I'm going to let them go off the deep end. Like, did I ever tell you about my schizophrenic Uber driver?
Nah.
So, one time, this was in Long Island. Uber drivers in Long Island are built different. I don't know, the city got different regulations and shit. So I got an Uber driver in Long Island, and this dude, he was definitely schizophrenic. Like, off the bat, he's just telling me about his mom dying, and I'm like, shit. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, man. I was like, yeah, man, but you know what? I've read about this. I'm like, read about what? It was like, I was reading the Bible, and there was a passage about Moses and about his mother dying, and I think I'm Moses. Like, he was dead serious, and he's like, the only way to make things right is I got to reclaim things for my people. I'm like, what do you mean? Okay. He's like, I'm gonna have to take like extreme measures. I'm like, wait,
like kill you?
I'm like, what you mean? He's like, I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I had this dream. He was explaining this dream to me, and I was like, and he's like, what do you think that dream means? I'm just like, you know what? I don't know, man. You'd have to think, what would Moses say? What would the Bible say? I was playing along with it, bro. I was like, yo, let me just keep the conversation going so I get to my location, because the last thing I want him to do is look back in the rear view and just
yeah. You got him like, yo, what would Jesus do, bro? Like,
this was years ago, so I'm trying to remember the conversation exactly. But I'm just like, you know what? Not every dream isn't necessarily true, man. You got to look at the Bible and, you know, just go with your faith. I'm saying like I'm a fucking Christian here.
Nah, I agree. You kind of got to. You got to play the field, and you play the field right.
I could have been an asshole. I could have been like, yo, I'm not talking to you. Just take me home.
Nah. Because he just already told you, yo, I gotta take extreme measures. You don't know
he
what
was talking about his dreams. He was talking about thinking he's Moses. He thought like,
yeah, no. You made the right decision. That kind of makes me think about awkward situations. This is really fucked up to say, but I don't see them anymore because I moved to Brooklyn. But when I was in Long Island, I used to hang out with my high school friends every summer. We would play ball every day. And I was seeing one of them. I was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm a child. I'm immature. I was like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? He's like, I'm good. You know, just chilling. He's like, I'm schizophrenic now. I was like, wait, what?
What? Jesus.
I was like, wait, what you talking about?
You just let that fly? Like,
let it fly like it was nothing. Like a 3-ball. He's like, yeah, you know, I was like,
I've been skitzing and shit.
Yeah. And then my other friend came up. He started laughing. So I'm thinking they fucking around. So I started laughing. He's like, nah, I'm serious. I'm like, wait, how did that happen? He's like, yeah, I just had a bad strain of weed, and now I just see different people. That
wasn't weed. That was a traumatic experience.
He's like, yeah, now I just talk to different people. He said, but the good thing is
the weed did it?
Yeah, he had like a really bad strain. He said, but now he gets a check from the government.
What the fuck? Smoking weed makes you schizophrenic is crazy.
I think someone laced it.
I don't think, well, you know what it is? Some people, schizophrenia develops later in life, so like people you don't get it until you're like in your 20s, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, we were in our 20s.
Yeah, yeah. When you get it, it just could trigger you.
Oh man, when I tell you that shit, looking back now, that shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
but at that moment,
like I gotta tell him, like,
yeah, like I was just asking, like, yo, like, how's life? I mean, in all respect, I did say how is it going, and that is part of how is it going. Like, but damn, nigga, I didn't think you was gonna lay that on me like before we play a pickup game.
This is fucked up.
This went from a regular basketball game to the Paralympics. Like,
this is fucked up. But I used to work at Whole Foods, right?
Yeah.
And me and my boy working in the prepared food aisle, whatever. And this new girl gets hired. And we're like convinced this girl's schizophrenic. She'd always go up to her. She's like, "Do you think so and so's talking shit about me?" And we're like, "No, you're fucking crazy." But she would do this like every day. She was like, and she had like really good hearing. And it was like really weird.
Really?
So we would fuck with her. We'd be across the room and pretend like we were talking shit about her. So me and my boy would just be whispering her name and shit, like, "Yeah, she's so fucking like." We just do that, and we would look over at her, and like we'd be like 2 meters across the room, and her eyes would be so big, and me and him would just start dying laughing. It was so fucked up. I'm not sure she was schizophrenic, but she had she thought everyone was like out to get her. She thought she was gonna get fired at any moment, and she was just fucking nothing was wrong.
What if she had like a special ability, and that's why she's like
she had super hearing? Bro, we would be across the room just whispering like, "Yo, we would focus her like, yo, let's test it out and see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can whisper her name and see if she notices." And she never missed.
Yo. That's actually no.
Some evil shit.
That's really fire though, because you can like know if some niggas is talking shit about you. Like, you know how with Apple, if you put your AirPods in, you can like leave your phone and you could hear a conversation. Yeah. She was the original AirPod, essentially.
Yeah, just built in her brain.
That's fire. She could probably hear so much in music.
Echolocation like a dolphin.
She could probably hear this now.
She's outside now. Like, I heard you was talking shit. Like, damn, lock this girl up.
Oh my god, that is actually.
Got her name, but good girl.
Yeah, we hope you're doing okay, man, and we hope you can hear this.
Hope you're not.
She could probably hear this before we press play on it. That's actually kind of fire, man.
That's just scary though. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I got some family members that are dealing with like schizophrenia. Not like family friends. That shit is
I thought you were talking about
crazy.
The hearing.
Like I grew up this is like a family friend / cousin, and this girl was normal her whole life, like good grades, used to cook and clean like for her family in the house, take care of the whole family. Yeah. And then she went to college, she was doing good, and then out of nowhere in college, she got like a schizophrenic snap, and she starts doing like heavy drugs with people. She gets engaged to some random fucking dude after knowing him for like a month. Oh, she steals our family's car and goes across the country, like crazy shit. And then gotta get her medicined up, and just never the same. It's fucking insane.
I was gonna ask if she's good now.
I mean, she's better off the medicine, but it's still like she's not the same. It's like the trajectory of her life was going great, and then just in her mid-20s, just.
That's crazy. I also didn't know that could just happen to you in your 20s.
Yeah, it doesn't. It usually doesn't show up until like you become an adult.
I don't know how to spell schizophrenic. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
SCH something.
I heard you spelling bee, nigga.
I spelled 3 letters though. I can't spell for shit.
You know what that reminds me of, man? I'm taking a trip down memory lane because we don't really have much prepared today, guys.
And yeah, I like having more genuine convos anyway.
Fucking, I remember in what was this? Elementary school. Depends what you count 6th grade as. I don't really fucking know.
Middle school. Border,
okay. Yeah. So border middle school, we had a spelling bee contest, and this girl was tasked with spelling soda. And she spelled
soda
it.
Was the word?
I mean,
like they do 4-letter words in your spelling bees?
Yeah, nigga, what'd you want?
Where'd you go to school?
Clearstream in Long Island.
Is this like a special class?
Nah, it was regular.
Why are y'all doing 4-letter spelling bees in 6th grade?
I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
You start reading in like 3rd grade. You should be, or 2nd grade.
Yeah, but you got to start
kindergarten. I'm bugging.
You got to start off light. Like, is that crazy?
Nah, that is fucking crazy. I was in elementary school, and our spelling bee was like when I was in 2nd and 3rd grade. Our spelling bee was like complicated words. Like shipwreck and shit. I remember I had to do shipwreck once.
That's hard.
I got it.
That's hard as fuck.
I think so. I think I got it.
That's hard now. Like, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Nah, but like.
Soda? Was it really soda?
Yeah, you're not gonna like the rest of this.
All right, go ahead.
How she spelled it. She spelled it SOAD. And then was very upset when they told her she was wrong. She's like, nah, I'm right. Like, she's like, yo, no, this is wrong. Y'all rigging this shit. I'm right. She was really upset. And she kept spelling it SOAD. And we're trying to tell us, like, no, it's SODA. She's like, no, it's SOAD.
It's sold.
Sold. Like,
duh.
Listen.
Yes. I hate to break it to you. You were in a special class. First off, how'd you? I feel like from my class, not everyone qualified to get to the spelling bee, right? Your school is everyone. All y'all make it.
Yeah, if you wanted to. It was like
she wanted to. She was like, "This is my shit. I got this."
I mean, yeah, nigga. Like, if you want to join the spelling bee, you just be like, "Yo, like I'm in it to win it."
Did you do it?
Yeah. I don't know what word I lost on, but it wasn't soda.
Yeah,
but it was
add an extra letter. I hope.
Yeah, it was a couple syllables, little bitch. Like, bro, all right, maybe I'm bugging.
You was in the special classes, bro.
You know what's funny though? All right, this is
you had the short bus.
I didn't take the bus, and I'm gonna lead into that. But this is funny because I used to, before I went to Valley Stream, went to school in Long Island. I used to go to school in Queens. And that school was hard as fuck. Like, bro, I had trouble with math, reading, writing. There was also racism, so that was a little harder too. But it was
my favorite subject.
Shut up, nigga. You lucky it's not Black History Month. But when I went to Clearstream, things just felt so much easier. Like I was able to pick up on the math and stuff like that. You feel me? So I don't know. Maybe the education in Long Island is a little Republican-ish, but I definitely was not in a special class because I would know because I used to walk to school. I would walk home. I also remember.
So how would you know? Because you were never on the short bus. You were just you were just walking. So you're like,
now, all right, listen. If you want to make a case for me being a little special, I will admit the first time I walked home when I lived in Long Island, every day my mom, leading up to school, my mom like walked me home to like practice, just getting the route down because it was something new. So whatever. The first day I walk home from school, I'm like, all right, I go this way, I make a right. I go down here, I make a left. Real quick, it's just a couple steps, and I make a right, and I go all the way down, I make a left, and then boom, I'm at my house. I follow that down to the T. I get there, and I'm like, nah, this is not my crib, bro. Like, not my crib. So I walk back, I go all the way back to the school, do it again. I'm like... Nah, this is not my crib. So I do it again. Yeah. I'm like, maybe I'm fucking up. So instead of making a left, I make a right. I end up on a fucking highway. Like a miniature highway. It's like a freeway, my bad. I'm like, nah, something's wrong. So I retrace my steps, go back to school. I try it again. I'm like, yo, this is not my crib. Like, so I go back and I find some police officers. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get home. I'm lost. I'm confused. Mind you, I'm in 6th grade and I look like I'm in 3rd.
Okay.
So they're like, all right, bet we're gonna take you home.
Oh, they drove you?
Yeah, they drove me home. It's Long Island. I get home and they drop me off. They said, "This is your house." I'm like,
nah. You're like, nah.
They're like, did you say it's 180 Green?
Well, how long did you live there?
It was like maybe like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay,
but I never walked home.
Okay.
So I'm like,
that's so. Like, I thought you were about to say I lived there for like 2 years. I'm like, Jesus, fuck.
No. So I'm like, nah, this is not my crib. They're like, it's 180 Green Street, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's 180 Green Street. I'm like, all right,
bye.
Okay. I get out and I'm like. And we lived in the basement section of it, so I had to walk through the back. And that was my fear. It wasn't walking to the door. It was walking into the back of somebody's fucking house and it not being your house. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm going to risk it. Like, I walk back, and it is, long and behold, my fucking house. So I get up, and I walk back outside. I'm like, how did I not know this is my crib?
You walked there and back like 3 times.
The problem is that they put bricks in the front of the house, and that fucked my shit up because it didn't look the same.
Oh, like they newly...
Yeah, there was like a stack of bricks on the lawn that weren't there that morning. So that whole entire sequence just fucked me up and made me believe it wasn't my crib.
You are a little special.
Yeah. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, you win some, you lose some, right? But I think spelling bee should start off easily. That's all. Not to be a subject.
Do spelling bee like right now.
All right, spell podcast.
PODCAST.
Wow.
CAST.
Nah, you fucked up.
Nah,
You said CAT. Spell completely irresponsible.
Nah, that's crazy. We need to rebrand.
Y'all niggas is just dumb. Like, oh my god.
We need to rebrand. Like,
all right. Let's get into our shit, man. Fucking breaking news at the internet, and some people are calling this man a risk god. I don't think this nigga's a risk god. This is fucking insane. But Diplo was on a podcast, and he was talking to a woman, and he said that he got head from another man. He thinks he's gotten head from another man at some point.
You don't think that. You know that. You should know that.
Yeah, you're right. But maybe he was drug-induced. Right?
I think you would know.
Maybe not if he was on, like, heavy crack. I'm not saying he was on crack by all means. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if there's a drug where you would forget you got your dick sucked by a dude, it would be crack and heroin, right?
I don't think so. Heroin. You can't. I don't think you get it up on heroin. But I don't know. That's another story.
You don't got to get it up to get it sucked.
That's a fair point.
It's called a gummy worm for a reason.
That's not even head at that point.
It's not, but that's just... No. Don't say that. Because if I was like, yo, a guy sucked my beef, but I wasn't hard, so that's not head, you'd be like, nah.
I'd be like, I was sleeping. Sleeping.
Like, really sleeping? Or
yeah,
like...
So it just walked
that's crazy. That's rapid at that point. But I'm saying, if I'm awake on gummy worm and a guy sucking it, you're not going to be like, oh, that's not head. You're going to be like, yeah, you're bugging. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, so he got, whether it was on gummy or not, he got some schmuck.
Anyway.
He got schmucked up. But yes, anyway, he said he had gotten, he may have gotten head from a guy. And then it cut and it was like, it's not gay if you don't look at him.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
There's you know glory holes?
Yes.
Most of the time, glory holes have a dude at the other end, from what I've heard. So you stick your dick in. You don't know. You don't see who's sucking you. Is that gay?
No, because you don't know. What are you trying to like? What's your counter?
It's not gay because you don't know.
Because you don't. You literally don't know.
But it could. You could be 50. I feel like if you're chancing it though.
You're not.
Because you don't know what's behind that wall.
You're absolutely right. You're chancing it.
But if I do my... It's not gay because of your... So here's the philosophical point.
Okay.
Is it gay because of your intentions, or is it gay because of the fact of the matter?
The fact of the matter, nigga.
Well, then the glory hole is gay too then.
No, that is different.
Because that's the fact of the matter is a dude sucking you off.
No, but that's
you don't know it.
But that's nuance as fuck. Because of why it's nuance is this. One, there's a huge difference between a fucking wall... and me seeing you.
Okay, you're Diplo, right? You're having like a crazy orgy gangbang, and there's like 50 people in the room, and you're fucking this, you're fucking that. You got a coochie in your mouth, and then you look down for 2 seconds, it's a dude.
Okay, that's different because you didn't ask the dude to do it. Again, nuance. But if he was like, yo, you, come suck this shit.
Okay, he said that. Did he say that in the podcast? He didn't say it in the podcast.
No, he didn't, but I'm just trying to like... make this logical,
it's
nigga.
It's a philosophical question. What is the intent that makes you gay, or the fact of the matter that makes you gay?
It's nuanced.
It should be your intent.
No, it's not intent. It's not intent.
What does gay mean to you?
A nigga sucking your beef, bro.
Yeah? I thought gay was a sexual orientation. Like, what do you identify? I identify as straight, gay.
Yes, it's an identification, but the identification and the interests have to match. Because I can identify as gay right now, but I'm not gay. Like, that's just reality. It's like identifying as black. If you're not black, you can't... Who's that fucking bitch that did that
Rachel
shit?
Dolezal?
Yes.
Like, OnlyFans. No.
Yeah, I know. You told me. That was shocking.
My friend links it to me all the time for some reason.
I got to check that out again.
It's not that good. It's all right, actually.
But anyway... in terms of the glory hole, the reason why it's not gay is because you don't know what's behind that glory hole. You went with the expectation to get sucked off by a woman.
No, you're going with the expectation to get sucked off. You don't know what's behind that wall.
Yes, you do. You could just ask a question.
That's the number one rule of a glory hole. You can't ask.
I can't be like, yo, are women sucking off over here?
Get out. He's asking questions.
Have you been in a glory hole?
I've thought about it.
Okay.
I used to get solicited. Remember when Kick existed?
Yes.
For some reason, I used to always get added to like local glory hole.
That's weird.
Always, I don't know what.
Hot friends near me. Like
No. It was like a group chat of
that's really
and they'd
weird.
post videos of the glory hole.
That's weird as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
When my down bad days, I was tempted, but I never did it.
That's crazy. I would be too scared. But no, it's not. Like I said, it's not because you don't know what's behind the wall. And your assumption is it's because you want a woman.
I remember one of them was called like Hennessy and Hole or something. Something like that. I'm sorry. It was some bullshit.
I got a title, Hennessy. I gotta write that down.
It was like Hennessy and Hole, like local glory hole. It was like bring a blunt and a bottle of Hennessy.
Nah, that's actually kind of fire though. I ain't gonna lie. They start marketing glory holes like they do party promotions.
Oh man,
I'm trying to think. Like they do this like for everything that's going on. Like the election will happen and it'll be like, oh, Patron and vote or like some really super creative shit. Like
yeah.
You get to see that with a glory hole. Like
like Hennessy and Hole.
That's actually really creative.
Yeah,
Yo. I like that a lot. But all right. Back to the focus because we're gonna get to Diplo. We already unpacked the glory hole thing. If you're in and I want to address the orgy thing you said. If you're in an orgy and you're doing your thing, and a nigga come over and start sucking your beef, that's not gay, bro, because you didn't ask for it. Now, what happens after?
What if you keep it going? You're like, damn, I feel real good.
You're gay.
What if it feels really good?
You're gay.
But you already started. What
And
if
you
you
let
got
him
a
finish.
coochie in your mouth?
Uh-huh.
And it's happening while you got a coochie in your mouth.
And I'm like, oh my God, this head is crazy.
Yeah, what if the head is crazy?
And then I look down. Did I look down to see who was doing
Nah.
it? Oh, no, you're not gay because you don't know.
But you're like, there's a 50-50 chance it's a dude in your head.
See, I don't operate like that.
You're like, I'm not going to look down, but I don't know what's down there.
You're
I don't know what's down there.
You're gay. Because it's like you're making it aware in your mind that it's a 50-50. I'm not going to put that in my head.
Hole.
No.
It's a 50-50.
You don't put that negativity in the air.
Okay, so it's the manifestation of the
Yes, it's the manifestation of a nigga that makes it crazy.
Yeah.
Like, now you're gay. Like, if you're getting head in an orgy and you're like, oh my God, this head is fire, bro. And like, and then you start thinking, yo, what if it's a nigga? And you're like, fuck it.
Wait, all right.
That's crazy.
What if you're like, yeah, no, it's probably not a dude, and you just ignore it, you don't look down?
If you say probably not a dude, that means you're thinking it might be a dude.
What if you just don't look down, you don't know, you're like, I'm just vibing.
Yeah, if you're just vibing, you're like, yo, this head's fire.
And then so it's like, yeah, get it, Marcus.
Why do you say Marcus? Like,
whatever her name, I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's not a generic name, I don't know. Kevin, yeah, get it.
All right, if somebody yells out, yeah, get it, Kevin. Though that's not enough context because Kevin could be over there, like doing his shit with somebody else.
Yo, now, Kevin's sucking the hell out of him. Yo, he blowing his. What if they like? Yo, he blowing his brains out.
Nah, because other people could be getting head. Like,
now they're pointing at you.
But I don't know because my face is in some coochie. If my face is in coochie, I'm not gonna know. Now, if they make it clear, like, yo, Kevin's sucking the shit out of Davon, I'm like, no. Like,
oh man,
now I need Kevin to get off me.
I didn't know you swung that way.
I'm like, I don't. Like, now you gotta hit the nigga just.
You gotta do it. Retract.
Yeah, but if you don't know, you're not gay. But if you're like, oh, this head's crazy, if it might be a dude, you're a little gay if you let it keep going. If you look down and you let it keep going, you're gay.
Head is head.
No, it's not. If you're Diplo, now let's get to Diplo because we did not get there. If you are Diplo, it is gay whether you look at that person or not.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That is fucking crazy to just pivot like that and be like, it's not gay if you don't look. Like, what?
Yeah, that's wild.
It's not straight if I don't look then either. Like, that's by that argument. Like, that's a dumbass fucking argument.
Yeah.
Sorry. To say, yeah. And I get it. Sexuality is a spectrum.
Disclaimer.
But the spectrum sometimes stays in one spot, nigga. And his spectrum tilted to gay.
A mouth is a mouth. That's my sexuality.
Do you really feel that way?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Like, do you really feel that way that a mouth is a mouth?
Not my stilo. Not my vibe.
But what if your man's was giving you the crazy boppinator? Like,
I mean, to get to that point I don't think it would get to that point. But if it got there and it was fired, I probably would stop, but I don't think I'd get there. You feel
That's
me?
crazy.
How would he get there?
You ever had a gay thought?
Yeah, of course. It's normal.
What were your gay thoughts?
I want to have a 50. No, I don't know. I was gonna say like a 50 dick gangbang, but no.
Oh damn, nigga!
I was trying to say something extreme, but
okay.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like you ever heard that argument of people saying like, "Yo, how do you know if you're gay if you never kissed a dude?" And I can easily argue with like, you just know. Like I don't need to know. I don't need to murder. No, I'm a murderer.
You know your preferences. Like,
yeah.
You know, you're like, I'm attracted to that. I'm not attracted to that.
But I will say this. That argument did make me think at one point, like, maybe I need to kiss a nigga. Like, like maybe I need to. Like,
well, like, before, when you were a virgin, before you kissed a girl, you still knew you like girls, you know? That's what you're attracted to. Right?
Well, I'm black, so I was told to like women.
Okay.
Black community's really homophobic, unfortunately. So,
yeah.
For all I know, I could be like wild gay, like, but I wasn't allowed to be that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think people are born gay?
Yes.
I don't think so. Kind of. I don't know. I'm on that fence. I feel like some people, like, you know,
think it's science.
Like, you were friends with some people in grade school, and you're like, he was gay. Like, back before, like, anyone was even sexual. Okay. And they end up being gay.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and
some people.
I will say there's some people.
I feel like some people are just like, eh.
Because love is just love. Sexuality is a spectrum.
I don't think it's like a gay gene. You know what I mean? There's no gay gene.
You don't think there's gay genes? If you go to Gap?
All right. You had to. You had to do it. You fucking you couldn't help yourself.
It was right there. I was like, all right.
This is probably a hot. I don't know.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not intelligent enough to have this conversation.
It's probably a combo of both. I don't know. It's probably a combo of both. I feel like you're socialized into whatever. You know?
You think you can? Wait, what?
Like you get socialized into it from like a young age.
I can tell you to just be gay.
I think young age, you just
you're gay.
Yeah.
No, you're gay. I'm socializing you into it.
I'm grown. This happens when you're a child, doesn't it?
Oh, you're right.
It's not gonna like you're manifesting me to be gay. So you
suck it. Suck it.
All right, bro.
All right. But yeah, to put a button in this Diplo.
We're titling this episode Hennessy and Holes, man.
No, yeah, I wrote that down so I don't forget because that is fucking hilarious.
Shout out Diplo.
Yeah, shout out Diplo, man, because that girl was actually turned on too. That's the crazy part.
He's like, hey, man.
Imagine telling a woman you got your meat bopped by another dude, and she's like, oh, word?
That's wild.
That's fire. You think that's like a good move? No.
What?
No.
Could be.
It's not. That will never work. He just has money and he's famous. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, man. It is what it is. Yo, I meant to say this earlier and I totally forgot, man. How do you feel? It's the first day of summer.
What?
It's the first day of summer. It's 59 degrees outside.
It's like 40 right now, bro. Nah,
earlier, it was 59, which means it was 95.
It's been... Okay. That's how you feel?
What?
Okay.
Look, I put my shorts on with my fucking chain.
You acting like you won't get fucking freezing cold if you're outside in 60-degree weather.
Nah, bro.
You can't even handle like regular weather, bro. Like
I just had the heater on. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But no, this is the first day of summer in New York, man, and it's fucking lit.
Summer.
You know what I like? And I'm gonna get to our topics again, but it's just funny. I like the minute it gets warm. There's like two types of New Yorkers. There's the one that's like, yo, my God, it's warm outside. Let's go outside and let's get some drinks. And then there's the second New Yorker that's like, yo, it's warm outside. Let's go start a fucking fight. And it's like, why is it always like every fucking time it's like drinks or where is it? I think it's City Island. It'll throw some chairs. Yeah. And it's like, bro, what's wrong with y'all niggas? Like, why is it y'all either got to drink or fight? Which means if you're drinking, you're going to end up fighting. But it's New York. I just don't get it, but it's hilarious.
I get it. I'm just waiting for sundress season.
Sundress season is whack, bro.
What?
That shit whack now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're whack.
Put them shorts on.
That too. That's cool.
Yeah, put them
baggy
vinyl shorts.
2003 Lakers shorts.
Yeah, they be having ass in that shit. That shit fire.
It's not fire. I'm just saying the baggiest short possible.
Yeah, that's how you know she got some fire under there.
If it's still fat nose, then
there's some fire under there.
She got it.
That's like Kyle Lowry ass. Like, yo, I think I got some ass. Like,
yeah.
That's a Hennessy and hole. Like,
what?
All right, yo, I'm out of pocket. This is by all means not what I wanted to talk about, but let's talk about Trump, yo.
Yeah. So
I thought it was a rumor. You're saying it's real.
no, it's happening. Like,
Okay.
so New York State is prosecuting Trump for. I'm not too clear on what it is exactly. I think what it was is he used campaign funds to like to give hush money to that porn star way back that he messed with. I think that's what it had to do with Stormy Daniels. Yeah, I could be wrong. I think it had to do with that. This investigation's been going on for a minute. This investigation's been going on for like 6-8 years or something.
Oh wow.
So yeah, pulling up the details would be nice. There's probably an article on the arrest. But allegedly he's preparing to get arrested. He's in New York now. They set up like crazy barricades. I was just working in the area around Trump Tower. They just set up crazy like barricades and shit to prepare for like the arrest in case of protests sparking out. Like apparently it's gonna happen. He's getting ready to turn himself in.
Okay, so
I'm not sure about the details 100% of what they're getting him for, but they wouldn't arrest a former president without a strong case, you know? Is that what it's?
Yeah, I got it. So I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm just gonna give like a quick synopsis on it. Apparently, like obviously, Stormy Daniels and Trump had an affair, so he paid her hush money. It says in 2016, days before the U.S. presidential election, Ms. Daniels said Mr. Trump's lawyer Michael Cohen paid her $130,000 in hush money to keep her quiet about the affair. I'm gonna fast forward in the article. There's a blurb that says, "Is it illegal to pay hush money? It is not illegal to pay someone compensation in exchange for an NDA, but since the payment was made a month before the presidential election, Mr. Trump's critics argue the money could amount to a campaign violation. In August 2018, Mr. Cohen pleaded guilty to tax evasion and breaking campaign finance rules, in part related to his payments to Ms. Daniels and another alleged Trump lover." So, yeah.
Is this related to the current arrest that's going on, this article?
Yes, and then that was the final blurb. It says, could Trump be indicted? Over the weekend, Mr. Trump said he believes he'll be arrested on Tuesday. A spokesperson later clarified that he had not been notified about any coming indictment. Earlier this year, New York City District Attorney.
So Trump himself believes he's going to get arrested. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's something he said he's preparing to turn himself in. He's in New York now, I think.
Damn. Getting hemmed up over a side chick is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, out of all the things, you would think, not this, right? Am I bugging for thinking that?
I mean, he's using hush money to do it. This was before he even became president, mind you.
Yeah.
So that's like New York State has been trying to build a case against him for a while.
Nigga said they got him under a RICO.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh man.
This is like no precedent for this too. Like a president getting
arrested
for this.
You think he's gonna really stay in jail though? No, right?
He could. I don't know. I mean, they're not gonna put him in a fucking regular jail. He's the president, right? Secret Service would have to be with him. I heard that, like, because Secret Service stays with like former presidents.
Nah,
that would never happen. But like, could you imagine like Secret Service with him in the fucking?
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that shit, bro. If I'm Secret Service and you get hemmed up, you on your own, bro. I'm not going to jail with you.
I mean, there's basically his security in jail, but they're not gonna put him in they wouldn't put him in a regular jail anyway.
Yeah, they'll probably put him in like a nice jail.
Do you think Biden would pardon him?
Fuck no.
Good.
Actually, he might with his
like
dementia.
Nixon, like what's his name? When Nixon did the Watergate shit, he got pardoned. You know, instead of going to jail.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I swear, it's crazy.
It'd just be a bad optic. I mean, unless you're not trying to win again. It's also
weird, bad optic. I don't know. It's kind of scary. It's gonna be crazy protests and shit. Yeah, I don't know. Have our president in jail.
But he was supposed to get arrested today. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, he was supposed to get arrested today. It didn't happen yet. Well, unless we just missed the news.
Nah, I mean, I'm Googling now.
Look at Trump. Just Trump news.
Yeah. Donald Trump arrested the Stormy Daniels. Nah, just nothing really happened.
What about 3 hours ago? What's up?
Yeah, 3 hours. But that's from Slate Magazine. I've never heard of that shit. Yeah. Politico, everything you should know about the potential Trump indictment. But CNN, no one's really.
It's not there yet.
Yeah. Did you see the AI pictures of Trump getting hemmed up? That was funny.
Yeah, I thought there was old pictures. I didn't realize they were AI pictures.
Nah, it looks sus from the jump.
Yeah, I knew they were fake. Yeah, because they was like, why is he running from them? He's not gonna fucking run.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Like, that's wild.
But don't get me wrong though, that would be a moment.
That would be fucking wild. He's just running down fucking Fifth Avenue, trying to like.
You're fired.
I'm getting away.
I'm not gonna lie though, that would cap off this saga. Like, just every funny moment of Trump, that would really just put a pin in that shit.
Him just running for the cops.
Yeah, or him trying to fight the cops type shit.
Just get tripped by like a fucking crackhead or something.
You really think there's gonna be a lot of protests in New York?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. They're preparing for it. They got like barricades up around Trump's shit.
So they really are trying to arrest this nigga. Like it's
yeah,
real.
Yeah, like it's gonna happen. It's kind of wild.
You gonna take off?
I don't know what the fuck. Fuck I get.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
I'm gonna take off for Trump.
I mean, you might want to see it. I don't fucking know.
See him? That'd be crazy. You could just watch him get arrested. That'd be fire.
All right, what's the over under on over-under on him getting arrested by Friday?
What would I put there? What's the
under Friday? Over is over Friday.
Oh, I would say under. I think he's in.
I think he's getting hemmed up on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
A Sunday's off. Because you ever gotten in trouble with your parents and then everything is, you know you about to get like an ass whooping or some sort of punishment, but they don't react. You get chilling, like everything's good. And then like, just for some reason, the end of the week, they're like, yo, I did not forget about this shit. Like,
yeah, you thought I forgot.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Yeah, man.
My stepmom did that one time. I got in trouble at school, and it was like Halloween, and I'm chilling. My dad didn't say a word about it, so I'm like,
I'm good.
All right. I'm chilling. I'm bobbing for apples. She was just...
You're bobbing for apples?
Yeah, bobbing for apples,
That's
nigga.
crazy.
I was bobbing for apples, and she tapped me on the shoulder, and she was like, yo, just to let you know.
You
like, no.
Oh. She like,
what?
Water...
No,
so don't do that shit again.
No.
Just held your head under, like, you gonna fuck around again?
Oh, my God. What parents did you have?
I don't know. You said bobbing for apples. Like, it was an important detail.
Because I wanted to let you know the fun I was having. I was having fun. I was bobbing for apples, and she tapped me on the shoulder and was like, just to let you know, like, enjoy your fun now, because your dad's gonna whoop your ass when you get home.
Is that something you just do for fun? You just have a bucket of apples?
For Halloween?
Oh, I thought you just like every day. Like, get home from school, I'm gonna go bob for apples.
What?
I'm just trying to picture your house. I don't know.
Well, who bobs for apples on a regular day?
Like
I said it was Halloween.
I feel like you would.
It said it was Halloween, nigga.
I feel like you just be chilling, get home from school. You know what?
Let me just
fuck this Xbox. I'm just gonna, let me pour some water in this bucket.
No, you
drop a couple of apples in there.
That's so weird. Who the fuck would do that?
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, it's late. I'm tired.
I can tell because that was just some dumbass thought. What do you do for fun?
It was the funniest thought. I don't.
What do you do for fun? Like, what do you do for fun in Connecticut?
In Connecticut, I don't know. I used to make. I used to get home from school and I used to get like bagels and I used to put like American.
You fuck them.
I just put American cheese on them and just microwave them for 30 seconds. That'll be my food after.
You're lying.
Yeah.
No, I know you're lying.
I'm dead ass.
No, when I say you're lying, I'm saying like I know you be fucking them. There's nothing.
A bagel isn't like comfortable to fuck. It's not a comfortable fuck.
So
I used to make. I made a homemade sex toy when I was in high school once.
What's wrong with you?
You get like a toilet paper roll. And you get like a.
You wasted your parents' good toilet paper.
No, you get the roll, just the cardboard.
What's
left.
So you waited.
Well, you find one anyway, and then you put a rubber glove over it. Oh, you put like a rubber glove, like it's like a condom. And you lube that joint up, and you just go to town. I googled it once when I was in high school.
You're weird.
Yeah? You never did that?
No, I've never even made a.
You never been like a horny 16-year-old? You're like,
I've been horny, but not that horny. I have a hand that works.
Yeah, but sometimes.
You was like, I gotta take it to another level.
Yeah. You're like, let me try something.
Connecticut's different.
It's Connecticut?
That just feels like something you would do.
It's not found on the internet.
York. Yeah, but like not in New York.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Listen, people are listening. They're gonna be like, damn, he know about that. Who told? Damn, he him.
Nah, they're not gonna say you're him.
Damn, what you know about that? That's definitely not what you heard about that.
What you heard about
that. They make those in prison. I forgot what they called.
But you're not in prison.
I watched the prison show. Yeah, but when you're 16, you're basically in prison.
No.
Yeah, you are 16.
That you need to make a sex toy? Like you can't just jerk off?
You can too, but
All right. All right, listen, I'm not with you on this. That made my chest hurt. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that stressed me out a little bit.
You asked me what I did for fun.
All right, man. Hennessy's and holes, right?
Like, yeah, man. Turn me who I am today.
A horny nigga, bro.
Facts.
That's crazy. I was about to ask you a question, but I really don't want the answer anymore.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, you ever been, like, too horny? But I really don't want the answer.
Yeah. You want to know the horniest thing I ever did?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it's weird.
All
right, what is it?
I think I told you already. It was the story of me losing my virginity.
Oh, no, that's not. That's different because it was your virginity. That's like, nigga, you gotta do it. Like, you feel me? You're losing your virginity.
I'm trying to think about other two.
You ever regret losing it at early? I don't know when you lost it, but
I didn't lose it that early. I lost it like later.
What? 20?
Oh, like 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I regret losing it at 16. I feel like I had no business fucking at 16.
Okay.
Like for what? I didn't even know where a clit was.
Do you regret it? Like, oh, like you're missing part of yourself. Like you value your virginity. Like it means a lot to you, and you don't have it anymore. Like, dang, I wish I had that back.
Nah, that's kind of like as a 27-year-old.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, if do you want me to like?
You say you regret it
at the moment, but I'm saying like,
okay,
are you saying like, do I wish I was a virgin at 27?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying like, no.
Okay.
Like, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it probably would have been fire if you were a virgin. You lost your virginity to another virgin, and it was like really intense moment. Y'all both built up to it. Like,
nah, I don't think so. I didn't lose my virginity to a virgin.
Yeah,
but I don't think that would have.
Lost my dad, Thotty.
Same.
Yeah.
Good girl, but
yeah,
whore. And that's okay. Like, shout out to whores.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are realists. Whores are the coolest women, bro.
Yeah, good.
They should be chill. But anywho,
okay.
I think if I could pick when I was gonna lose my virginity, I think I was in college. Just again, like I said, I had no business fucking at that age. And it's not even like an experience thing. It's just like, yo, what if I really had a kid, bro?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at least if you graduate, you have your high school diploma. Like, it's something. Like, and at that point in time, we were still at the intersection where a high school diploma meant relevantly something compared to now, where it's like, nigga, no one cares. Mm-hmm. Well, it's starting to change again, but you could have done something, like gotten a trade. Now it's like, you're fucked. Like,
yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like having sex in college probably would have made more sense.
I feel like college, you got no experience. You've been like,
yeah, but like nobody really does.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if you're a freshman, it's kind of like, all right, fuck it.
Get it out the way this first year or two,
and nobody's thinking about it either. It's like you're probably
bad
at this.
I feel like you don't really learn how to fuck until you have your first girlfriend anyway. Like, you're not gonna learn how to fuck until you.
I don't think you learn how to fuck until you're in your mid-20s.
Well, I feel like once you have a consistent girlfriend, then you actually try and shit, and you're having sex consistently. You're like, oh, okay.
Nah, I had a consistent girlfriend, and I can confidently say I was just not giving her accurate dick. Like the dick I give now,
you get to yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't really feel bad for her, but I was like, all right, like
that's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Call me at the wrong time.
Yeah,
I think my line now.
Nah, I don't hit my line now.
Don't do that.
That's crazy. Don't do that. The fact that we could both agree on that's a horrible idea. It's crazy.
Don't do that.
But I mean, yeah, you do learn obviously when having a girlfriend helps because you could do it over and over and over again. But
yeah,
I think
you got experience. I feel like you got to experience a couple people. Yeah,
I was about to say that having multiple partners.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking about it.
Because the vaginas are different.
I learned a lot more stuff once I left my first partner. Because you learn the basics, and then you're like, oh shit, you could do this and that.
Yeah.
You try to do shit.
Also, you learn a lot with what you like. Once you run into an eater,
yeah,
ain't nothing like meeting your first eater, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy. Because it's like, wow, this is what head is like.
Yeah, shout out to eaters.
Yeah, y'all should get something back on your taxes.
Yeah, this is good.
An eater discount.
Or
just whatever.
A tax credit.
Yeah, an eater credit. Yeah, mm-hmm. That's fine. And the girls that really let you drown in it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Shit, crazy, bro.
That's wild. The ETC, the eater tax credit.
I really do fuck with that. I mean,
Joe Biden, where you at? Bring it back.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run for president. Yeah. You know you could run for. I'm all over the place, but you know you could run for president if you're a felon.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so Trump is.
No, okay? Tiger King. He's running for president. Remember
Tiger King? Oh, he's running. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he do? He's still
in jail.
Okay.
Yeah. He announced it like Monday. It's like a lot of stuff did happen actually this week.
I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
I forgot he existed. I was hoping I never heard his name again, but now I heard it.
I forgot why he's in jail, but I think he murdered somebody. But yeah, he's running for president. He's like, yeah, people like me deserve an opportunity. I was like, you can legally do that.
Him and Trump about to do that together, man. He'll be in there.
That's actually kind of fire.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really tired today. I don't remember what I was talking about.
We were talking about Trump and it somehow went to sex. I forgot how.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Speaking of sex, let's talk about Jussie Smollett.
Try to fuck him?
Nah, nigga. Yo, one of the best things about having free time is you're able to do like really stupid shit. I've been relatively sick all week, so I've been home all day. I'm watching Fox dropped a fucking diss tape on this nigga. They put out I think it's a 5-part documentary if I'm correct. I only watched 4. I got tired. But it's a series documentary talking about what actually happened with Jussie Smollett on that fateful, dreadful night in Chicago where it was 2 a.m., sub-below temperatures. They said it was colder than Antarctica. And 2 men called him, and I am not going to repeat the words. They said, hey, isn't this F-word, N-word boy from Empire? Chased him down and put a noose on his neck.
Was the funniest part of the story. Like two buff, like racist, homophobic dudes, but they watch Empire.
Yeah, that was the craziest part. It's like
they don't watch Empire.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I'm gonna refresh everybody's memory. Obviously, it turned out to be a lie. It was 2 Nigerian men that Jussie Smollett staged to do this. What a lot of people did not know is that there was a lot of evidence against this motherfucker, and there's a lot of footage that it's just insane. First, the Nigerians talk about this. I'm gonna kind of bounce around just what I felt like was funny. The Nigerians are talking about this, and they're like, yeah, you know, it was just like an opportunity of a lifetime just to, because they were going to be on Big Brother Nigeria. It's a popular show in the U.S., but in Nigeria as well. And it's like, yeah, and then Jussie Smollett had contacted us because one of the brothers, I guess, was a background actor on Empire or whatever, or something like that. And he had this idea, and he's like, I was in the car, and he's like, I was just, the other brother, so he's like, yeah, I was just throwing out my garbage, and this Escalade pulls up, and he's like, can I trust you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, no, can I trust you? First of all, that's crazy. Yeah. If you have to ask 2 random niggas, they're not random, but you have to ask 2 niggas that you probably shouldn't be asking that. But then he explains the situation and what he wants to do and where he wants to do it. Obviously, there's a blind spot. Chicago apparently has like a lot of cameras, like more than New York, which is shocking. But there's a blind spot, which is going to happen. So they did it there. Obviously put the bleach in the water bottle, whatever. We already know the information that we have. They have
bleach?
Yeah, they threw bleach on him. Oh, I forgot. So, like, he's telling them what to do. He's like, yeah, like, you know, just throw bleach on me.
What bleach? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a weird thing. But yeah, he's like,
yeah, like they're going to try to bleach his skin? Like they're racist? I don't know. I think that's what we were going for.
I don't know, but you wouldn't want
that. They
put
a noose on him, too. They didn't put, like, a fake noose on him?
Yeah, it was a really bad noose.
Yeah, it was like a shoestring.
Yeah. So, I mean, like,
what was your plan, bro? Like, you really thought, like, oh, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like a hero because I was a victim of.
Yeah,
it's so cringe, bro.
Because he just wants to be on Empire still.
It's just so cringe.
But yeah, they're talking about it and they talk about what they did and how they're chasing him down. And he's like, yeah, he wanted it to look real, but he's like, yo, don't hit me too hard, but make it look like I fought back. So they like push him on the ground. He's like, I wanted to make it look real, so I gave him a noogie on his cheek to really put in that cut, and that's where you see the cut. And then there's a video of Jussie walking in to his apartment and walking up the stairs into his apartment. And then obviously the police come and they have their body cam footage on. He's like, yeah, you know, I just don't want to be recorded.
They still have the noose on.
Bro, this nigga still has the noose on his neck, bro. And they're kind of like, they don't want to say it, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to say it because you don't want to sound like a piece of shit, but you're just like, they're like, you don't want to take the noose off? Like,
he's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. And it's like, and then they point out something I found really fucking funny. It was like, yeah, like he ate the entire Subway sandwich.
He did? He must have been hungry.
Like it was an entire meatball sub. He just finished it.
If you got racially abused, would you still finish your food? You wouldn't be hungry?
Nigga, if I got racially...
would be done?
Yes! If I got racially profiled below sub-zero temperatures and someone beat me up and threw bleach on me, the last thing I'm thinking is, yo, let me get my meatball marinara.
Like a lot of shit might bust, though.
It's not. That shit probably cold as fuck.
Yeah, it's Chicago. It's just freezing,
Chicago, bro. It's -2 degrees. They said it was the worst Arctic freeze they've had in years. And you thinking about a meatball marinara and you killed that shit?
That shit's wild.
Like
with a noose on your neck?
Nigga sat there with the noose on his neck like...
Like, when these cops coming? I'm trying to take this fucking shoelace off.
Bro, that's fucking crazy, bro. That nigga is a menace to society. And anybody...
They pointed that at the sandwich eating out on the documentary? That's nuts. Oh,
because remember, it was in the trash, and the cop looked at it. It was like, yo, he finished it.
Took a bite, baby.
Mad people was like, yo, if someone threw bleach on you, do you really want to eat that? Like,
Yeah, that's wild.
that's crazy. Subway had like the worst promo, I think, that year. I don't remember what else happened. Subway
was the Jared the pedophile?
Nah, that was way before that. Something else that happened with Subway. I think they was just like, oh, fake meat.
Oh yeah.
They got caught on fake meat, and then Jussie Smollett. So it was just like back to back daggers. But you got to watch that documentary, bro. That shit, it's just funny.
I remember seeing the body cam footage. That shit was so funny.
Yeah. There was a reporter from New York kind of doing her own investigation. She's the one that found the bleach bottle and the hot sauce. It's just a lot of shit going on. The
bleach bottle hot sauce? What?
They put bleach in the hot sauce bottle. It was so stupid. Like,
okay.
But and then fucking like the Chicago Police Department, honestly, they was talking kind of cocky. They was like, yeah, we really had him, but like we had to really hold on to the evidence because we didn't want the Nigerians to know we had it, and because they hemmed them up at the airport. And then obviously the Nigerians snitched.
So the police were saying they knew the whole time.
Yeah, there was some interesting things though. I will say, like every reporter was hesitant because people did question it, but
because they did publish it at first. I remember.
No,
they published it at first. No. When the story first happened?
No, I'm sorry. Yes, they published it, but every reporter, from what they were saying in the doc, was like they were hesitant with what they really wanted to say, but it just sounded weird. There was like 2 a.m. You got racially profiled in a part of the city that really doesn't happen in. Like that just sounded
in
weird.
Chicago, like
yeah. But they was like, yo, they kept it a buck. He was like, yo, he's gay and he's black. No one wanted to be the one to say it. So we just had to let it go, like, and just wait for everything to come out. But everybody felt the same, like, yo, there's no way this happened. Like, but you don't want to be the first guy to like fucking say that shit. And it sucks.
I think I watched the season of Empire.
Empire was
he's
good,
gay
man.
in the show too.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's the whole thing. It's like Terrence Howard hates him because he's gay.
Yeah, that shit was kind of.
It's like, damn, bro.
Heavy. All right.
Pretty awful.
I got nothing else. All right, guys, yo, thank you for listening to another episode of Holes in Hennessy, man. Like, share, subscribe, man, and, participate.
Yes, sir.